Hello. We are live on Twitch. We are waiting for TikTok. Oh, we're live everywhere. Shout out to YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Rumble, and everybody else that is watching. Welcome back to the O Show. Today we've got some really busy, crazy, cuckoo news. Now, what kind of cuckoo news am I talking about? Well, the type of cuckoo news that I am particularly talking about is that we are going to have a press conference. There's going to be a press conference. It is going to be with crypto AI czar David Sachs and some other gentlemen. And this is good. This is exciting. We absolutely love it. I'm excited. Got a lot to talk about. There's a lot of speculation. We got the Trump family pumping Ethereum. There's a lot of exciting things, and we're live. We are live. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go over it. I'm going to try to be as calm as possible. If you don't have your chicken bone broth, you should get some because it's really good for you. I got to shut this light off. It's bugging me today, and I'm all shiny. That's better. Nothing special happened today. We don't know. If you remember, I said that there's expect to be quite a bit of volatility in Q1 and Q2 of 2025, and that happened over the weekend. Primarily because there's going to be changes in public policy, economic policy, all these things, and we need to be prepared. We need to be prepared. Today could go really good, or it could go really bad. So we'll kind of see what's going to happen. So we're going to cover it. I'm really curious to see what your guys' thoughts are because I appreciate your all's thoughts. It's important to me. It matters. Wendy on Flink. Wendy is like kind of a bit of a hot mess this morning, but it's exciting. We're here. It's exciting. We're streaming to TikTok and YouTube and Rumble and all the stuff. Got to make sure that I get all my channel members because you guys matter. Shout out to Mr. D, to Mr. R, John Oaks, Mr. R, John Legend, Mr. R again, Mr. Sparkwater, Eric, gorgeous Julian, gorgeous Alexandra isn't here yet, and of course my gorgeous bestie, Oaks. All right, let me go see what's going on TikTok really quick, and then we're going to get into it. We shall, in fact, get into it. All right, we got quite a few people up here, quite a few people. The bull run is still here. The bull run is still here. Why is the bull run still here? Well, I believe that the bull run is still here because I think we're in a super cycle. And I think we're in a super cycle is because we're going to get a lot of changes when it comes to crypto policy. Like, this is what you guys have to think, how you have to think of it. This is at least how I think of it. Go Hawks. So, if Harris would have been elected, we would have gotten the anti-crypto army. Schumer, Warren, all of it, they would have had a lot more power. Now, Trump is a pro-crypto president. He promised to provide guidelines. He promised to help crypto innovate, Bitcoin, etc., Bitcoin strategic reserve, all of that. Oh, Mark, that's so sweet. You're taking your girlfriend to Denny's on Valentine's Day. That's very thoughtful. That is very thoughtful. Super thoughtful. I personally would prefer Jack in the Box, but you do you. You guys have a great time. All right. So, but if we would have had Harris come into office, shout out to Canada. I love all my Mexicans and Canadians that are nice. But if we would have got Harris in, crypto would have been banned in the United States of America. And when I say ban, it wouldn't have been an outright ban. There's different ways that they can ban things, and that's by taxes. When you make something so expensive that people can't afford it, it's essentially a ban. When you add barriers to entry, it's like a ban. That's why I'm so adamant about getting the accreditor investor law changed and modified so that retail has access. We want to have the same access to products and services that accredited investors do. There's 85% of us in the United States of America, guys. It's a big deal. Also, too, I give special shout outs to channel members only. The XRP lawsuit dropped, game over. Where is it? Send me the link. So if you want to become a channel member, it's like $3 or $4 a month. You help support me. Another thing I'm going to start doing, is when I do like on YouTube, I'm going to start posting. I make content on Instagram and TikTok, but I'm going to start posting that to YouTube for the channel members only, like subscribers only. So you guys don't have to go to those other platforms to see it. Have a call in 5 minutes. Have a blessed show. Eric, our space is at 2 p.m. PST today. I hope to see you there. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. So right now the market, the press conference hasn't happened yet. We're waiting. Okay. Right now the market's kind of chilling. Fartcoin is down. We're like half and half here. On the weekly, we don't look too great, but we did have a really, really gnarly drop. We're still down about 10 to 30% on most alts. And that makes sense because there's a lot of volatility. However, when we do take a look at Bitcoin, which we're going over there right now, we're going to go take a look at our coins. When we take a look at our coins over here, let's see, the market is just kind of chilling. We're kind of flat. We're consolidating between 109, 108. Actually, we could lower this. Let's just do the candle butts, not the swing wick lows. We're consolidating between about 106 and $91,000. When we had that really, really gnarly dip, we didn't hit down to $89,000 like we did last time. Also, too, I was in Forbes. So if you want to, my screen went out. If you want to read the Forbes article, I got to post that. I'll post it on YouTube later for you guys. But anyways, this is what's happening with Bitcoin. Okay. We're just kind of going sideways. Nothing too incredibly exciting. We are technically in a downtrend. We've got support at about $97,000. We can draw a little bit of a trend line over here just so you guys could see. Bullish scenario would be like flipping above 102,000 and continuing up. So we should get some volatility occur when the press conference starts. I believe it's going to be at 2:30 p.m. EST, I think. So soon, very, very soon. So stick around. We're going to be covering it. I'll make sure to give you guys an update. Now, as far as Ethereum goes, Ethereum still looks like hot garbage. However, we did have, where is this gentleman? Where is he? Hold on. Eric Trump, in my opinion, it is a great time to add ETH. This is the executive vice president of the Trump organization, married to Lord Lee Trump. So this is Trump, one of Trump's sons. And he tweeted this out, which this would have never happened a million years ago. 50 minutes. Thank you, Eastern. 50 minutes. Thank you. So I'm going to watch that. I'm going to listen to that, and I will give you guys an update as fast as I can. But as far as ETH goes, don't you think we would have gotten more of a significant pump with that? Not really, right? Well, we're still down. We're still not looking great. We're above 2,800, which is nice, but darn, man, 2,200. Shout out to anyone who bought that dip. So again, for Ethereum, I need to see a flip above $3,200. I think that the United States might actually CTO Ethereum. Could happen. You don't know. We're going to cover some of the updates with Ethereum as well. Also, too, shout out to Solana. Solana is trading between 235 and about 185. Nothing really exciting happening here. On the 4-hour chart, we're just kind of putting. A lot of things are moving slow, and I think it's anticipation of the press conference. XRP is not yet back above the trend line at 276. However, it looks a little bit stronger and healthier than most other coins right now. We still do need to get back above 269, back in this upward trajectory. But that's kind of what's going on in the market. We're kind of at a standstill right now. And the reason why we're at a standstill is this. Digital asset press conference will be live streamed on Banking GOP X handle at 2:30 p.m. EST. So today it will be live streamed on X. Now, why is this press conference going to be live streamed on X? And also make sure to smash a like and share this. It helps support me. It helps support the channel. The reason why that they are going to be live streaming it on X is because we know that the mainstream media lies. We know that the mainstream media is not honest. And instead of, relying on them, we are the media now. People like myself are the media now. People like you are the media now. We get to actually talk about these really exciting news things that are occurring and get excited about it. We have on TikTok, we've got almost 400 viewers now. And again, you guys, I'm doing my best to go between the chats because I can't all put it into one area. But if you want to watch the press conference, you need to be, you're going to need to be on X. That's where it's going to be. And that's actually a good thing. And the reason why it's a good thing is we're not going to get any type of manipulation. It's going to be live streamed there directly from X. And we don't have mainstream media like trying to manipulate things because that's what they do. And they do it on both sides. It's just dumb. So that being said, we are the media now. Even you too. You don't have to be a big content creator to make content and post your opinion about things. Make videos. We've got over 1,000 people watching right now on all platforms right now. It's exciting stuff, man. Exciting stuff. Now let's go ahead and talk about some of the titty bitties here because this is important. So the press conference is going to be held in Washington, and it's going to discuss how the Trump administration and Congress plan to secure America's leadership in digital assets. It's going to focus on policy, strategy, regulatory framework to promote digital assets in the U.S. And it's going to be hosted by David Sachs, the crypto czar, the Senate Banking Committee and Chairman Tim Scott, and these gentlemen over here. It looks like Senate Agricultural Committee, Bozeman, House Financial Services Committee, French Hill, Agriculture Committee Chairman Thompson, a few other guys. Okay, so why is this significant, and why does this matter? Shout out to Mr. John Germain. But why is this significant? The reason why it's significant is we have a pro-crypto president in office, we have a pro-crypto administration, pro-crypto Congress, and we were promised to get some sort of clarity when it comes to crypto regulation in the United States of America. And the reason why this is important is because the previous administration didn't do any of that. All they seemed to do was just attack crypto and sue good actors and allow a lot of fraud and insanity to happen. And that's not good. We don't like that. We want clarity. We want to be able to innovate. We want to be able to operate within reason without committing fraud, but we want to also be able to create and start businesses and do all kinds of really great stuff. That's what America was. So that's why this is bullish, and that's why this is exciting. Now, there's a couple other things that are happening. So basically, Trump's made promises. He kept every single promise that he made. He didn't use the term Bitcoin in the executive orders, but he used the term digital assets. And the reason why they use the term digital assets is they wanted to make sure that they covered everything at once. Shout out to Mr. Gamer. They wanted to make sure they covered everything at once so that David Sachs and the crypto and like the SEC and all the crypto regulators and whatnot, law people, so that they had the freedom to say, hey, we want to do this, we want to do that, and not really be held, not really be like isolated, And that's a good thing, because we want to give them the freedom to create and not be scared. We don't want to really give them limitations now. And also, I'm telling you guys, write to your public servants. Write to them. Tag them on X. Email them. Whatever you need to do. Let your voices be heard. And I think the most important thing coming out of this is, yes, we've got all this pro-crypto regulation potentially coming, but at the same time, retail is going to be treated differently than accredited investors. And you don't qualify to be accredited investors because you don't make $250,000 a year. You don't have over $1 million in assets. Most of them don't. And we also do need to understand that, we want to essentially demand those rights, but we want to do it in a really polite way. Wow, we've got over 600 people on TikTok. You guys, I'm doing my best to manage everything. It's pretty hard to do so. So make sure you guys smash a like and share this. But let's keep it going. Somebody says, what time is it? Right now, it is 10:46 p.m. PST. So that's what's going on. The chat's not going through to restream, but we're here. We've got like almost 2,000 people watching on all platforms. So that's what's going on with that as far as the discussion. However, I do want to talk about a couple other things, okay? This is from my good buddy, Andrew Abacus. He's really close to a lot of different things that are going on as far as policy and whatnot goes. And he is saying here, he says, update, some notes about David Sachs in today's press conference. We'll be heavy on Bitcoin and timelines, discussion sovereign wealth fund, timelines laid out as promised, Loomis and with the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. Yes, there will be America First rhetoric with sovereign wealth fund and crypto, reiterating no XRP. I don't necessarily know if I believe the last part about XRP or not, because again, XRP is a very popular digital asset. So we'll see what happens with that. Now, let's go ahead and talk about some of the things that are currently happening. So we have Senator Cynthia Loomis. She is working on a Bitcoin strategic reserve on a federal level. So that means all over the United States of America. We have Dennis Porter. He's working on the statewide initiatives. And I believe there's about 15 states that want to have Bitcoin strategic reserves. Yesterday, it was announced that Trump did create an executive order talking about a sovereign wealth fund. Basically, what that means is it allows whatever entity, public servant entity, to buy stocks, bonds, real estate, all those things as investments. And I believe that's why they use verbiage of digital asset stockpile. So we don't know exactly what we're getting yet, but we're getting something. Okay, we're getting something. So you just got to stay calm. You got to stay calm. And again, I don't see any issue why they can't have a Bitcoin strategic reserve on a federal level, Bitcoin strategic reserves on a state level, and then a sovereign wealth funds on state levels as well that do include different digital assets. And again, I'm telling you guys to really pay attention to the crypto assets that are made in the United States of America. You can find that tab on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. It's like XRP and Algo and HBAR, Solana, those types of things. And I'm not telling y'all to ape into those. I'm simply saying I would kind of monitor that. Because if Trump has in fact promised to put America first, if he has in fact promised to, potentially minimize taxes for Americans and whatnot, that would make sense that there would also carry over to crypto companies. That's just my personal opinion about that. Okay, you guys? Now, let's keep it going. So 90 days, we get a sovereign wealth fund plan from Bessett and Lutnick. Within 170 days, crypto plans from Sachs. So this came from DB. They post a lot of great news content. So right now, things are going to take a little bit of time to get approved. But again, these could potentially this could be what's potentially happening. And that's why I told you guys Q1 and Q2 of 2025, expect volatility. And the reason why we want to expect volatility is over the weekend. And again, I'm going to remind you guys, and this isn't a dig at anyone. This is a simple reminder that we need to do better at managing our portfolios and managing our emotions and profit taking and paying attention to the different tiers on how to do that. Now, with that being said, the reason why we are going to see a lot of volatility when it does come to the crypto markets is because even over the weekend, and this is what I talked about in the Forbes article, okay, is when Trump imposed those tariffs on Canada and on Mexico, the markets went absolutely freaking crazy. And it was announced, I believe, on a Saturday. Markets like nuked on a Sunday. And then Monday, once everything opened and all the public servants got back to work, guess what happened? Things rebounded, which was really interesting because gold hit an all-time high, but Bitcoin dumped like crazy. So be really cautious. And again, you guys, any type of economic policy or crypto policy, whatever that may be, we've got over 2,000 people watching on all platforms right now. Make sure you guys smash a like and share this. And thank you so much. I appreciate it. But we could see volatility. And again, even just going based off of this right here, Trump Sovereign Wealth Fund asked for plan to be submitted within 90 days. Sovereign Wealth Fund plan to include recommendations for investment strategies within 170 days. So the next 170 days, we could see a lot of volatility. So until we have more concrete guidelines and things that are happening in crypto, like we know exactly what's going to happen with the public servants creating laws and whatnot, expect volatility. And if you can't expect volatility, then maybe you should just sit on your hands. Maybe just dollar cost average on Bitcoin. I don't know. But be really cautious with this stuff, you guys. It's scary stuff. Next story. Trump signs an order establishing sovereign wealth fund and says that he could buy TikTok. Now, this is a really exciting story, an interesting story over here. And again, when we're talking about a sovereign wealth fund, we're talking about traditional financial investments, stocks, bonds, real estate companies, whatever that may be. And wouldn't that be interesting? And stay with me here, okay? Stay with me here. Chicken bone broth. From the coffee cup at the El Rancho Hotel. Got to go there and eat. Best ever. Like if you were in New Mexico, go there. So TikTok in America is one of the fastest platforms that news spreads. It's super easy to go viral there. I get news to go out really fast and to reach you guys all the time. So make sure you guys are subscribed, okay? But, obviously it is a Chinese company, public servants don't like it, etc. But Trump essentially kind of saved it and got it back in. Now, with that being said, what if Dot is an American company? Shout out to Polkadot. Hopefully they get, part of it. It's there. I'm not going to shout out every damn project you guys like. I don't care. Okay. Anyways, can't do all of it all the time. Okay. But with that being said, what happens if TikTok does divest and meets the requirements of the public servants, but part of it is owned by the U.S. government as far as for the people, by the people? And we become shareholders in this. I'm not saying it's going to happen that way because regardless, public servants don't care about us, but interesting, right? Anyways, it will be the Sovereign Wealth Fund, Bitcoin. Oh, no, that was something else. But yeah, it could include TikTok. We'll see what happens with that. I think that it's really, really interesting. And if they did buy TikTok, that would merely make it for the people. So we'll see. We'll see. And then also the sovereign wealth fund it's going to be established in the next 12 months. And Bitcoiners are speculating that government could allocate funds to Bitcoin after Loomis reached the news to a Bitcoin symbol on X. So people are speculating that it has to do with X, all this type of stuff. What brand is the turmeric ginger tea? I got it. I think it's called Health Cup, and I got it on Amazon, but I initially found it at Ross or Marshall's. And I think that it's discontinued, but it's really, really good. So I got it on Amazon. I don't think they sell it anymore. Okay. All right. But let's get back into it. Okay. I'm tired of holding XRP. Yes, I'm a ton of profit, but these meme coins are crazy gains. Meme coins are a lot. I will promise I'll do a fit check at the end. Meme coins are also a lot more risk associated. Make sure y'all smash the like and share it. Nothing will happen. Calling it now. We'll see, man. We'll see. So Miss Loomis, she posted this. This is a big deal. And again, I think we're gonna see Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. Everyone just needs to hold on to their panties, okay? Just chill out. Next story. Again, this is all related. Senator Hagadley introduces stablecoin bill to the Senate. The bill is called Genius, Guiding and Establishing National Innovation in the U.S. Stablecoin Act. Stablecoins, USDC, LUSD, those scare me, and they are CBDCs. I think that the CBDC will be USDC, and now maybe RLUSD. But anyways, so the Genius Act, what the hell is it? It provides clear regulations for U.S. stablecoins, defines stablecoins as digital assets pegged to the USD. They said pegged. Okay, so it's basically a digital dollar. Okay, establishes licensing and reserve requirements for issuers. Okay. Applies Fed rules for issuers, 10 billion, state rules for under 10 billion. Support financial inclusion. That term inclusion is not good. Anytime they use the word inclusion, it's a red flag to me because they don't see us all as equal. They see us all as equally poor and stupid. Efficient transactions and dollar supremacy. Senate staffers tell me they expect the bill to move quickly through the committee's Congress. It will be discussed today in the press conference with David Sachs. So we'll also hear about the stablecoins. I don't really like stablecoins. I don't. I really, really don't. They make me nervous. I mean, they're good for trading and investing. We've got almost 3,000 people watching, guys. Almost 3,000 people watching. That's a bit fun. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you guys follow it too. So with that being said, the reason why I get a little bit concerned about stablecoins and stablecoin legislation is I don't want a CBDC. We're going to get one. Even though Trump promised we're not going to get one, we're going to get one no matter what. We're going to get one no matter what. It is what it is. Like it's coming. It's happening. But it's just a bit scary. It should worry you a little bit. Shout out to Mr. Sparkwater, channel member. Make sure you guys become channel members. All right. Become channel members. It helps me. Shout out to Kadena. All right. Okay. Let's get into more news because there's more stuff. Coinbase demands action from U.S. bank regulators in a move to clarify crypto banking rules. On Monday, Coinbase sent a letter to the Fed Deposit FDIC, which is Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, and the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. The exchange called for the OCC to rescind an interpretative letter arguing that imposes a de facto application process for novel bank activities without going through appropriate rulemaking process. Let's go ahead and read a little bit about it because it's kind of important, okay? So they urged the Fed and FDIC to confirm that state charter banks can offer crypto and custody services. This is important. Again, Bitcoin and crypto is created for the people, by the people, to remove the third-party oppressors like the banks, but at the same time, if we want mass adoption, we need the banks. It's kind of a hard thing, but it is what it is. And basically all that they want to do in the previous administration, there was Operation Chocolate 2.0. It's called something else, but I have to say it for that so I don't get in trouble. With that being said, is that they did, when we had the banking contagion, the banking collapse, I believe in 2023 or 2024, that was, they blamed it on a crypto problem, but it wasn't a crypto problem. It was a banking problem, a banking failure. Because again, banks are allowed to take our money and loan it out and invest it how they see fit, but they weren't allowed to service crypto companies. And that's problematic because if you want to be a honest crypto company and abide by the law, you got to pay taxes, and you really can't do so and operate your business without a bank. Big bank CEOs have spoken out about challenges in serving crypto sector. There's really not. Powell recently said that banks can work with crypto as long as they manage the risk. Well, he said that because SAB 121 was So, this is part of what adoption looks like. But I do think that we do need to stop punishing people for holding crypto. We need to stop it. And we can't allow crypto to continue to thrive if crap like this happens. Also, too, shout out to Mr. R. He just gifted, it looks like he gifted Mr. Gamer a badge for the O Show. Thank you guys so much. Again, if you want to become a channel member and help support me, it's like $3 or $4. Make sure you guys smash the like. We have 1,300 people watching, but only like 300 likes. Come on. But it helps support me and the channel and yourmom.com, all of that type of stuff, okay? All right, we've got 1,200 people watching on TikTok. Wow, this is crazy. Where's Callie? We need you. Is XRP going back up to $3? I think so. We've got more stuff, you guys. You got to stick around. There's lots more stuff. So again, in order for crypto to truly thrive in America, we need this little banking thing to be fixed. Now, Chuck Schumer is also anti-crypto. Some crypto lore for you way back in the day. Way back in the day, what happened is when FTX was still around, which I do believe there's going to be FTX disbursements happening soon because of the bankruptcy. I don't know the details of it. I'm a creditor there. It's whatever it is. Anytime I lose money from leaving crypto on an exchange, I just write it off as gone. Now, with that being said, is that Mr. Chuck Schumer was working very closely with FTX, with Sam Bankman-Fried and his parents. They're all buddies, like Gary Gensler, Warren, all of that stuff, you know? So with that being said, Chuck Schumer is now coming after Elon Musk. And this is a little bit funny. He said, if Musk and Doge can shut down US aid, it might be the IRS. And the funny thing about this is I'm not going to play the clip because just in case. But first off, the reason why this is crypto news is because Doge, Elon Musk had the audacity to name, which again, it's not even audacity. It's not a bad thing. It's a funny thing. He was shilling Doge way back in the day. I was kind of pissed off about it because all TikTokers were buying it. They're like, it's going to go to $10. It didn't. It didn't even go to $1. But he's still shilling it. He's shilling it without shilling it because Doge is the Department of Government Efficiency, which is going through all the crazy stuff that public servants spend money on and shutting it down. Now, the interesting thing here is the IRS might be next. And the IRS is a very interesting thing, especially when it comes to crypto. A very, very interesting thing when it comes to crypto. So we'll see what happens with that. But again, taxes are a scam. I think that our taxpayer dollars are not appropriate or not spent the way it should be. I mean, we're seeing all kinds of stuff come out. But you should pay your crypto taxes because you don't want to do time. You don't want to do time. It's not good to do time. And you got to do the right thing. That's how they got my people. Wow, I've got more viewers on TikTok. We've got 1,340. And again, this is what I want to suggest. Will you be showing the CryptoZar event? If I'm live, I will. If I'm still live when it goes on, yes, 29 minutes. Maybe I should stream it. We'll see. Maybe we'll just stream it all day and you guys can stay with me while I work today. We'll see. It's in 29 minutes. Now with that being said, I think that the IRS can work a lot more effectively. It's just not being done that way yet. So now we have to get into the next thing over here. Oh, we got to get into VeChain. You guys, if you don't know, VeChain is a partner of the channel, and I really, really appreciate them partnering with us because I like VeChain. I like what they're doing. I do like sustainability. So again, thank you so much to VeChain for partnering with the O Show, everything crypto every single day. So we got some stuff we got to talk to you guys. Make sure you're following them on all their socials. But traditional systems do not reward sustainable actions, but VBetterDAO by VeChain does. And sustainable actions can be something very simple like picking up trash. Me personally, the way that I practice sustainability is by going thrift store shopping. We'll do the fit check now. So this sweater from the thrift store, $5, I think. And then just the leggings, just regular leggings. They're Lululemon dupes from Amazon. But I practice a lot of sustainability by shopping at the thrift store. What else do I have in here that's from the thrift store for sustainability over here? We got, what is it? Pretty much everything on this little table back here. I don't know if you guys can see this little table. Ugh. Most of that stuff's from the thrift store. And then all the jars, the purple jars, thrift store stuff. The pitchers, thrift store stuff. Okay, so shout out to VeChain. And I like sustainable actions. You can do little things to be sustainable over here. Okay, so let's get into a little bit about VBetter because they're a partner with the UFC, which I think is awesome. So, and they're bridging real world incentives, smart contracts, and measurable impact by a community driven DAO. Decentralized autonomous organization. So basically, if you hold the asset, the token, you can decide what happens with the sustainability actions or whatever that particular project is, their initiative is. In VeChain and VBetter, it is for sustainability actions. And they are turning better actions into digital assets with real world worth. And it's happening on their DApp marketplace. So basically, you tokenize your sustainable behaviors and get rewarded. And I was talking to Sunny, I'm going to see if I can do something with thrift store shopping, because that's what I do. I'm a big thrift store person. So that's how I can relate to this project. Maybe I get rewarded for going to the thrift store. Instead of spending $500 on fast fashion, spend $20 at the thrift store, which is a massive market opportunity for VeChain. The tokenization market is predicted to hit 16 trillion. And one good example of what they're doing is Mugshot. Mugshot is actually really, really, really cute. We love little Mugshot over here. Okay, so this is the thread about better rewards. Basically, one cleanup equals 5K less ocean plastic, 100 cleanups, 500K, etc. So this is kind of what they're doing and why I think you should take a look at VBetter, okay? Now, this is little Mugshot, and Mugshot is cute. I like Mugshot. So apparently Mugshot supports tea. You get to sip sustainably and join the movement, not just coffee anymore. And again, I like that they've got the cute little things. This is adorable. So basically what you do is you take a photo of your coffee and you get rewarded in the native token Better, B3TR. And again, the last thread was everything you need to know, but you get to earn rewards for practicing sustainable actions, earn stake, swap for governance participation. And then of course, VeChain does have brand new tokenomics. So make sure to check it out, in my personal opinion. Now, thank you so much, VeChain, for being a channel member, and partnering with the O Show, everything crypto every single day. Okay. We've got almost 3,000. Actually, we do have over 3,000 people watching on all platforms. I want to check my YouTube comments. Just make sure I'm getting everybody in. Oh, Eric's back. Wow, you guys, give him a round of applause. He's back. He's back. And Sunny's awesome. I really like them a lot. Now, let's talk about El Salvador. Bukele. Is that how you say it? Anyways, I really like what he's doing, and him and Trump seem to be buddies. But apparently, El Salvador buys a Bitcoin dip and snaps up another $1.1 million. And they purchased 11 Bitcoin for their national reserve as crypto prices slumped this week. So this is great. This is wonderful. This is fantastic. I like to see it. And again, I think it's absolutely so fascinating that people thought El Salvador was a horrible place for such a long time. And then they got a younger president in. I'm sorry you're losing IQ points. Oh, I'm so sorry. Should I talk to you like a teeny tiny baby? Oh, does the little baby need a nappy nap? Oh, is he a bit tired? Oh. But anyways, they got a younger president, and which is good because I'm not an ageist, but again, we got expired geriatrics everywhere, okay? So Bukele stepped in and said, you know what? I'm going to do some of these new things. We're going to implement some new policies and see what happens. You can watch a press conference on X. I might still stream it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, with that being said, so we implemented the Bitcoin as legal tender, strategic reserve, also said, hey, you know what? Bitcoin's not bad for the environment. We're going to use our volcanoes, 100% geothermal energy to mine it. So it's not bad for the environment. It's like, it is what it is. Yeah, I am very condescending. If you're brand new to the channel, I'm very, very sassy. Very, very, very sassy. One thing is you cannot insult somebody and expect them to be quiet. I don't know if the women in your family or you were brought up that way to keep your mouth shut, but we don't do that here. We stick up for retail. We stick to our guns and we keep it moving. Okay. But you can't expect to bully somebody and them just to be quiet. That don't work. And if you have kids, I hope that you teach them to stand up for themselves too, or don't have kids at all. But that's one thing we don't do. I don't tolerate bullying. There's no bullying on any of my socials to anyone ever. Because I believe that everybody is deserving. Everybody is smart enough. Everybody deserves a better quality of life just as long as you're not a weirdo. We got 1,700 on TikTok. I don't know how you lost it all with Trump. It's just starting. Why isn't my chat going through? Is everyone else having problems? Sometimes it does. It could be words. Unfortunately, we've got a lot of bots. But anyways, back to Mr. Philosopher King. Bukele. You don't have to like it. I don't care. Type conference into Brave browser. It'll tell you in. Oh, John. And also to you guys, we are partnered with Brave. And a lot of you guys saw me on Brave browser yesterday. But again, the partnership I have with them is it's a content sharing platform. It's a content sharing platform. Basically, all that means is that they shill me, I shill them. And I think it's really important. If you're not using Brave, TikTok, you should get Brave. It is a privacy browser. You get to earn rewards in BAT, which is their native token. They have a VPN. They also have that type of stuff. So make sure to go check it out. If you're not on Brave, you should be. It's free to use. It's a privacy browser. Why wouldn't you? And I'm partnered with them. We shill each other's content. So great. Yeah, the chat is slow mode. I apologize, guys. But yeah, it was a little fun thing. I don't know enough about Pi Network. But anyways, back to Mr. Bukali. They acquired 11 Bitcoin for 1.1 million. Their reserve now holds 6,067 Bitcoin worth 600 million. And the purchase follows an agreement with the IMF for a $1.4 billion loan involving some scaling back on pro-Bitcoin policies. But, you know, Mr. Philosopher Dictator, he seems to be doing well. A lot of people that I know that live in El Salvador or are from there are pretty pleased with his policies. So is what it is. Is he perfect? No. Is any politician perfect? No. Or any human perfect? No, not at all. Any way, shape, or form. But you know what? You got to do with the best you can do when with the people. Okay. Yeah, we got Baby Yoda back there. Baby Yoda is not from the thrift store. All right. We got 1,800 viewers on TikTok. Wow. All right. And it's just the chat's going by so fast over there, guys. Now, let's go ahead and get into, there's some more news we got to talk about. All right. This is from CoinGlass, and this was in regards to the liquidations yesterday, so I need you to pay attention. So Ben from Bybit said, you know what? The total liquidations were not $2 billion. That was just Bybit's, and it's because of the API data feed. So CoinGlass responded and said, Binance needs to disclose all liquidation data. Binance restricted their liquidation data around June of 2021. CZ believes that too much liquidation data will impact their perpetual contracts business. On the other hand, too much liquidation data will cause widespread media coverage and attract attention of regulators. However, transparency of data is the core of value of blockchain. So there's still not a whole lot of transparency when it comes to, shout out to Donsky. But it's coming. So hopefully we'll get a change with that with CoinGlass or with the crypto exchanges, because we want to know the real liquidation numbers. Because Ben from Bybit estimated it was more so to be 8 to 10 billion. I like Ben. He's a nice guy. All right. So if you didn't know, here you know. Trump pauses tariffs on Canada, Mexico, but not China. Mexico and Canada, they are going to be paused for about 30 days, which is what we talked about, because they're going to be implementing policies that he wanted. Now, Trump is going to speak with China's president this week as U.S. tariffs take effect, aiming to strike a deal and avert a broader trade war. Broader. So that's good to happen. We'll see what's going to happen with China. We'll see. Also, too, Eric Trump said it's a great time to add ETH. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about ETH because ETH is one of those projects that are struggling. The press conference is going to be at in about 19 minutes. And if I'm still live, I will cover it. If not, I will do a comprehensive update for you. Now, let's talk about Ethereum. Okay. So where is it over here? Okay. So Ethereum dumped. Eric Trump's price pumped ETH, but during the dip, nearly 1 billion worth of Ethereum left centralized exchanges, which was the highest since January 2024. So things aren't looking really great. However, this CoinDesk thing is not coming. There was a CoinDesk article. I'll just read you the titty bitty points. Trump-backed World Liberty Finance moves sizable Ethereum and wrap Bitcoin holdings to Coinbase. We don't know exactly what's going to happen with that. But apparently Aave, ENA, and Link holdings were also transferred. And the Treasury receives small Ethereum deposits for newly created or inactive addresses linked to the exchanges, and we don't know what's going on. The protocol did not touch Tron. Now, as far as Ethereum ETF, record 1.5 billion daily trading volume amid Trump tariff turmoil, which is good. $1.5 billion in trading volume. Cool. And it surpassed previous records. BlackRock's ETH A led with 736, then Grayscale's ETH E, and Fidelity's FETH. Now, this is kind of why I feel like we're going to get a CTO by maybe the US on Ethereum. We'll see, though. But anyways, Vitalik, for some reason, is just starting to scale Ethereum. A big shout out to all the developers working on EIP 4444. I don't understand why improving layer 1 scalability wasn't an initiative in the beginning instead of layer 2s. I don't really care for layer 2s. They're annoying to use. They raised nearly 32 million, max expected 36 million. Apparently, they want to allow for more transactions per block, reduce congestion, better DeFi functionality. And the potential risks are that larger blocks may strain nodes, increasing centralization risks, which again, nodes are already a lot less decentralized than proof of work. But apparently, the upcoming Pectra upgrade is set to double Layer 2 capacity, potentially boosting Ethereum scalability, appeal amid rising competition from cheaper networks. And this is why Solana has been outperforming Ethereum this cycle. Also too, Cardano. Cardano investors capitalize on 22% price crash, signs of recovery. So basically, Cardano was one of those projects that dropped, and now it's back up. It is back up. So that's kind of what's happening with the, yes, Cardano is on that list as well. So that's what's happening for today. We've got over 3,000 people watching. I love it. We got Raider up in the chat. Everyone is going crazy. I did the fit check for you guys. So let's go ahead and talk really quickly. XRP. XRP is on the list as well. It's an American-made crypto. So we have the press conference in about 15 minutes. I'm going to end the stream, and I am going to give you guys a comprehensive update once it is complete, once I get all of the information, which you can expect. You can expect to hear discussions about a Bitcoin strategic reserve, federal Bitcoin strategic reserve, statewide Bitcoin strategic reserves, a digital asset stockpile, sovereign wealth fund, and other promising initiatives towards essentially giving rules for what we can and can't do in crypto. I don't know, we might get some tax news on crypto, all of these different things. So again, that's what we can expect with the press conference right now with Mr. David Sachs. David Sachs is the crypto czar. Crypto and AI czar. This conference will be live streamed on Banking GOP handle. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the YouTube chat because I can't do it on the Tiki-Taki chat, but this is where you're going to go to watch it. And when I am done, when we're done, I am going to give you a comprehensive update. Okay. It's going to get spicy. I don't know. Maybe it might be a nothing burger. You guys. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Will it be a nothing burger? Will it be good? What is it going to be? We don't know yet. So be patient. And if you are in position right now, be cautious because this could cause the market to drop because it might not be the news that everybody wants. So be really careful out there. But anyways, I'm going to get a video out for you guys about as soon as the press conference is over, I'm going to get it out to you as fast as possible. So make sure you're subscribed with all alerts set. Also, too, if you're looking for a great privacy desk, Silent Swap, 10% off fees. I don't make any money off of it because I work for them. Link is down below, but I highly recommend you use it because you actually get to custody your coins in the entire process. But again, you guys, fingers crossed that we get some pro crypto updates, that the coins that are on the US list, made in the USA, get some nice boost. Hopefully Bitcoin pumps. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but don't get into crazy positions and don't use high leverage right now, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of news coming out. We're going to see a lot more events like this in the future, and this could cause a lot of volatility. And yes, I'm not telling you market that we're going to pump or dump or not because I don't freaking know. I have no freaking idea. You want to know why I have no idea? Because we don't know. We don't know what the market's going to do. The market doesn't care about you. It doesn't care about me. So be cautious. Take profit. And maybe some of you just want to sit on your hands. And again, if you guys want to sit on your hands, I've got a crypto.com ref link down below. And if you want to use leverage and get liquidated, then you can use my FEMX ref link for folks that are not in the US, not your keys, not your coins, and read the terms of service. Any of the ways, WendyO is out. We did 100 times. No, don't do that. We did the fit check. I'm not going to show you my feet. But shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. And I will catch you around 3 p.m. PST. Okay? Bye-bye.